Well, good morning, wherever you are in the world. If you're joining us live, if you're joining us after the fact, I'm glad you're here. Basically, what's going to happen over the course of this week is we're going to be spending some time with the tapping journal. And so, basically, what happened was over the course of the last 3 years, I have given a lot of thought and consideration to the way that I start my day with tapping because I was trying to find a way to move from just tapping to tapping in a way that was helping me to get the most out of it to set my day up for success. Ended up creating the tapping action journal. And so, what you have access to is you have access to a PDF, which is 7 days of that action journal. And so, over the course of the next 7 days, what we're going to do every single morning is I'm going to jump on here live. I'm going to leave you through the morning tapping so you can catch us live. You can catch us after the fact. It's going to take us less than 10 minutes every single day. The things that are important when we do this, number one, have a pen and a piece of paper nearby. Print out the journal I have for you because there's some worksheets. If you don't have the worksheets, that's okay. Any piece of paper is going to be great, but capturing the information isn't just useful in the moment, but it's going to be useful all week. And we'll talk about that as we unfold. The other thing is always good, have some water nearby when you are tapping as we are navigating our way through all of that. So without further ado, let's jump in and let's do day one of the tapping journal. And so you'll notice each of the days in the journal are structured. Let's get to day one here. Each of the days in the journal are structured in 4 parts. Part number one is always us spending a little time doing some wordless tapping. Me personally, I really like starting my day with anywhere from 3 to 10 minutes of wordless tapping. As we're working through this process, we're going to do it for 3 minutes every day. So just take a nice big deep breath, feel your way into your body. I just notice, scan head to toe. Notice, is in there any tension, any heaviness, maybe a chattery brain? Don't be super diagnostic about this, but just be present to it. Just be aware. Take a nice big deep breath. And what you're going to do for the next 3 minutes, and I'm going to set a timer and I'm going to tap along with you, is we're just going to move from tapping point to tapping point in a wordless way. So as you do this, go in the order and the speed and the rhythm that makes the most sense for you. Nice big deep breath. And just tap with me for 3 minutes. And as you are doing this, if information, if insights, if to dos pop into your mind, make sure you write those down because it's really easy to forget something or to remember, I have to remember something and not remember what that thing is. You might even be in a circumstance where you tap with one hand and write with the other. Don't lose those precious, precious ideas. Just take a nice big deep breath, big stretch, move a little bit, grab some water. And now, if you have your form in front of you, use your form. If not, if you just got a piece of paper, just jot down anything that came to mind. For me, as I was tapping through that, I got a huge amount of clarity of what the next hour of my day needs to look like. That there are a bunch of things on my to do list, and crystal clear, it's like, oh, you need to do these things that are valuable, and all the resistance is melted away. So make some notes, whatever came up as you were working your way through that. And sometimes when we tap wordlessly for 3 minutes, we just feel a little more calm. It's not like the fireworks are clearing something big, but it's awesome for us to have that particular experience. So feel free to keep writing stuff down. Now, for part two, every single day in part two, it's going to look a little bit different. That there's different tools that we use through the entire 90-day tapping journal. And so every single day, the 7 days that we're doing this here, we're going to do something different each day. Today, we're going to spend some time tapping for gratitude. Now, you'll see I'm going to be using the script here that is on the screen, as well as some other phrases as we tap our way through this for the sense of gratitude. As you do this, every single time we get to a blank space, I want you to tap out loud, repeat after me, and I want you to complete the sentences with the things that make sense for you. And as we go through this a couple of times, you might have a different answer. So you might be grateful for one thing, and you're grateful for this because of A, B, C. Like you have multiple reasons. Say the same thing, say something different, whatever makes the most sense. Tap on the side of the hand, take a nice big deep breath for me. And just move from point to point, repeating after me. Today, I am thankful for. I am thankful for this because. I am thankful for this because. I am thankful for this because. When I recognize this gift, it's easier for me to accept it. I give myself permission to know it's safe for me to appreciate this gift. Thank you for the blessings I have received and the blessings I am receiving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. And as we go through this a second time, we can be thankful for something new or the something that is the same. Today, I am thankful for. I am thankful for this because. I am thankful for this because. I am thankful for this because. When I recognize this gift, it is easier for me to accept it. I give myself permission to know it is safe for me to appreciate this gift. Thank you for the blessings I have received and the blessings I am receiving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. One last time. Today I am thankful for. I am thankful for this because. I am thankful for this because. I am thankful for this because when I recognize this as a gift, it's easier for me to accept it. I give myself permission to know that it is safe to appreciate this. Thank you for the blessings I've received and the blessings I am receiving. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Nice big deep breath, big stretch. And now move to part 3. As you just did that, what did you notice? What surprised you? What would you like to remember? Take a few moments, jot some ideas down, and just put your pen on a piece of paper and just give it permission to write to whatever comes forward. We're just doing this daily so we can be aware of what is there. And so now the last thing that we need to do, you'll see down here for part 4, it says go to page 9. If you go to page 9 in your little handout, this is what it looks like. First of all, go there, cross off number 1. We did it for day number 1. Insight tracker. So there in line 1, there is something that you encountered that you heard today. It was a phrase that I said. It was something that came from the inside that you're going to want to hear over and over again. Write that down right here. We're going to use it later in the week, but it's super valuable for us to capture those insights. And again, on Sunday, I'm going to show you exactly how to use all of that. And then finally, on your tail ender tracker, was there something that came up? Was there an issue? Was there a thought? Was there something that didn't ring true? Write that down. Maybe you'll do a little tapping on that today, maybe later today, maybe the next time you go to your practitioner. But for me, I find it really good to capture my tail enders, those things that are the yeah buts that are showing up in my head, because if they start showing up day after day after day, or multiple times over a course of a period of time, they become really valuable for us to pay attention to. So that's what it's going to look like every single morning. We're going to take 10 to 15 minutes, do a little tapping. If you're joining me live or after the fact, if you could do me a favor right now, down below the video, if you could hit the little thumbs up button, what that does is it tells the YouTube algorithm that this is valuable, and it's going to make it easier for other people to make their way to it. If you are watching this after the fact, on the screen right now, you actually see a little playlist that you can click on that's going to take you to every single one of the days. If you get questions about any of this, support at tappingqa.com. For those of you who joined me live today, thanks so much. I will see you